she wrote when she was about 15. Now, just to be very, very clear here, this is a reading from the intro to the book, not the book itself, because she only wrote the introduction and not the book. Please welcome Nina.
So the background, my only career aspiration as a child was to be Dave Barry. It's still pretty much also my only career aspiration. And I referenced a title page in this book. From my memory, the title page just had my title of my theoretical book, and then my name with all the credits that you would find in a TV show, like writer, Mina, director, Mina, executive producer. I wrote 10 lines. Warning. The following warning contains mature subject matter. Viewing may not be suitable for some viewers. Therefore, viewer discretion is highly advised and required by law under all interpretations of the Civil Protection Act, and is advised by the Auditor General for all years and audiences in which this jurisdiction applies. Following warning. Looking for a quick and socially acceptable way to go crazy? Read this book from beginning to end. Now, in parentheses, mental insanity attributed to the reading of this novel is not the responsibility of the author. Is not the responsibility of the author, producers, etc. Murtech Corporation declines the invitation to come to court in order to settle the lawsuits, which may result from the publishing, as stated in the third clause of the 78th paragraph of the Federal Bill 1701, preventing legal matters being taken up with Murtech Corporation due to the highly delicate and extremely corrosive materials which the company works on in order to improve the psychological well-being of the global population. Resulting in the emotional upset of company members will result in a direct and immediate lawsuit in a court of law, asking for an average value of $400,000 from the person inflicting the troubles, which could lead to the probable and possible corruption and destruction of society as we know it. The resulting lawsuit is always completely watertight, resulting as usual in the eventual gain of $400,000 by Murtech Corporation, as indicated in the 5th clause of the 45th part of the Federal Bill 1701A. Introduction Part 2. As you hopefully have already discovered by reading the beautiful, superb, extraordinarily creative title page, this is a choose-your-own-adventure book. Hey, it took almost 5 painstakingly creative minutes to create that title page, and in a company as busy as Murtech, 5 minutes is a huge amount of time. The illustrator and creative consultant grudgingly gave up a quarter of their coffee breaks in order to perfect their masterpiece of a title page. This display of human perseverance and steadfast dedication illustrates the competence and excess of qualifications which all Murtech staff continually exhibit, as well as the importance of their assignment. It is common knowledge that a book cannot be judged by its cover. However, not many people know that it is actually the title page that makes the book. Let us now reflect on the importance of title pages to books. If you wish to know the title of a particular novel you are reading, one needs only to look at the title page, which, by the way, is conveniently located at the front of most books. But, you may say, the title is also located on the cover and the spine of the book. Why not look there? Now that you mention it, I suppose you could look at the cover, being a firm believer in title pages. Now comes the fully researched, undeniable argument on the importance of title pages. Have you noticed that the covers of some paperbacks annoyingly come off at the slightest whim? Without title pages, you would not be able to tell which book is which without reading through it first. This is a waste of time if it happened to not be the book which you wanted to read in the first place. You could, of course, write the title somewhere on the book once you figured out what it was. But what if you don't know the title, only the contents? This makes it difficult to recommend a particular novel to friends. Imagine saying, well, that book I read, it was really good, you should try it. The title? I'm not sure. It had 356 pages. The letters were about this big. What was it about? Oh, well, this man, you see, he killed this girl, but there was this other man who didn't know he was actually the dead girl's brother's stepfather-in-law, and there was a trial, and pretty soon you've described the whole book to your friends, who wonder whether that was the book they just read, with the few differences only due to your lack of memory, or is it another book designed to fit the typical murder mystery pattern? Of course your friends would like to mention the title of the books they've just read, but the covers have also fallen off. Though they're scared to admit it, thinking it's some sign of extraterrestrial influence or psychotic behavior. So in order to prevent humanity from becoming a group of agitated, depressed individuals who always appear to have something to hide, Nerdtech Corporation has shown its support for this worthy cause of providing title pages by devoting some valuable time to equip this book with its most important accessory.